Lagi, rekta na to. So, we will start with linear expansion problems. For number 1, a metal rod has a length of 2.5 meters at 20 degrees Celsius. If the coefficient of linear expansion of the metal is 1.2 times 10 raised to negative 5 degrees Celsius raised to negative 1, what will be its length at 100 degrees Celsius? So first, we will need to identify the given. So the initial length, or LO, is at 2.5 meters. The initial temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. Final temperature is 100 degrees Celsius. And the linear expansion coefficient, or alpha, is 1.2 times 10 raised to negative 5. So this is the given, and we are going to solve for the yan. Yung formula is LO A then delta T. And so we need to substitute our values. Yung LO here is 2.5 meters times the alpha coefficient of linear expansion, which is ito, 1.2 times 10 raised to negative 5 C negative 1 times our delta T, which is the T final minus the T initial. So 100 degrees Celsius minus 20 degrees Celsius. Oops. So our thermal expansion of our linear expansion is this. So input natin sa calculator. So sa calculator natin, 2.5 times 1.2 times 10 raised to negative 5 times our delta T, which is 100 minus 20, that is 80. And we get the result of 0.0024. That is our linear expansion. So the question being asked is, what will be its length at 100 degrees Celsius? So it's talking about its length after it has expanded at a temperature of 100 degrees Celsius. So ang gagawin natin doon, so nakuha nating expansion na ganyan, is i-add natin siya to our original length, which is 2.5 meters. So it is 2.5024 meters is our final length at 100 degrees Celsius. So gets we go for number 2 now. A steel railway track is 30 meters long at 25 degrees Celsius. If the maximum allowable expansion gap is 2 centimeters, calculate the temperature the track can safely reach. So We will list the given. The original length is 30 meters long. Is LO. Our initial temperature is TI 25 degrees Celsius. The coefficient or alpha for the steel is 1.1 times 10 raised to negative 5 degrees Celsius negative 1. And the maximum allowed expansion cap is 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters is in meters is just divided by 100, so 0.002. I'm correct. Expansion weight is 2 cm or 0.02 meters. Wait lang. May slight delay tayo. So, we will still use our formula of the linear expansion is equal to initial length times the coefficient or alpha times delta t. So delta t is initial ay final minus initial, right? So we need to derive the formula so that delta t is alone. Just wait for a moment. Hello. Sorry for the long pause. So, this is the given. Yan. So, ito ang given natin. And this is our formula. So, firstly, we need to derive the delta t out of this equation. So, firstly is we can divide both sides by initial length and the alpha. So, to cancel it out, delta t is equal to the thermal expansion over initial length times the alpha. And that will get us the delta t. So substituting the formulas, the values, substituting the values, we have 0.02 meters over 30 meters times the 1.1 times 10 raised to negative 5 is Celsius -1. So itong Celsius is -1 siya, so tataas siya as Diligent mentioned earlier. Cancel to meters, so we'll end up with the unit of Celsius. So we'll do this on a calculator again. 0.02 over 30 times 1.1 times 10 raised to negative 5. We have 60.61. So our temperature is equal to 60.61 degrees Celsius. Pero we have at initial temperature of 25 degrees Celsius, and we have another temperature value here. So what we needed to get was the final temperature. So we need to get the T final. We just need to add 25 degrees Celsius plus 60.61 degrees Celsius to get our T final to be 85.61 degrees Celsius. Yan po ang totoong answer, final answer for the linear number 2. So now we'll do our number 3. This is a bit complicated, pero I'll give you a good explanation. A brass rod and an aluminum rod of equal lengths are heated from 20 degrees Celsius to 120 degrees Celsius. The length of the brass rod increase by 1.32 millimeters. Find the increase in length of the aluminum rod. Firstly, of course, the given. The initial length of both rods are equal to each other. So we let initial length of brass is equal to initial length of aluminum. And our delta T is equal to 120 degrees Celsius minus 20 degrees Celsius. And we'll have the thermal expansion of brass to be 1.32 millimeters. So, you're wondering, paano yan? Walang given na length. And given lang na thermal expansion is the brass of 1.32. And we also have their linear coefficients of brass to be 1.9 times 10 raised to negative 5 Celsius negative 1, and aluminum to be 2.4 times 10 raised to negative 5 Celsius negative 1. So, given lang coefficients, no lengths, temperature, and 1 of the thermal expansion. Ang kailangan din malaman is the increase in length of the aluminum rod. So, pati malalaman yun. Ba? Ganito siya. It's rather simple. Wait. So, our formula is, we're gonna use the same formula. LO, A, and delta T. So, ito, I'll make it simpler for you. Ito is the formula for brass. And this is another formula for aluminum. Yan. So, let's keep in mind that our LO and LO of brass and LO of aluminum is equal. And we have delta T to be 100 degrees. So, sa formula nito, formulas, these values are equal. So, what we can do is combine these two terms. So, L equal to LO delta T times our A, divide that A. So we get this ratio of thermal expansion over the linear coefficient is equal to the length of one rod and the delta T. So why did we do this? We'll do this para makuha natin yung sagot ay makuha natin yung needed na thermal expansion. What we're looking for is the aluminum. Ito ba yan, aluminum yan. Kung ito yung aluminum, tapos ginawa natin yung same, ang mangyayari is magiging ganito din siya. Ganyan. Yung initial length and delta T will be like this. Pero instead of brass, magiging aluminum. So, ang pwede natin gawin is, kung ginawa natin ito, dalawa na sila, di ba? Magiging dalawa sila. Pero ito is for aluminum. Ang gagawin natin dyan is, ito kasi is the same siya sa other formula na ganyan. So, ang parang ganito siya. Kung may linear equation tayo, diba? X plus y equals 1. Then, another 2x plus 2y plus 2. Pwede natin gawin dyan is kuha ito yung value ng 1 value ng x. So, value ng x is transpose this to the other side. Magiging x equals 1 minus y. We have a value of x that we can substitute here to get the value of y. So, gagawin natin. So, the initial length and delta t is equal to length of brass and coefficient of brass. Into this equation, nagaitin dito dyan. So, nagiging delta L of dito dyan or ito yan. Para mas simple ito na lang. Si delta A yan, ito aluminum yan, ito aluminum, magiging equal siya with brass over A. Ganyan. Then, or same lang pala dito sa taas. Sorry. You need to multiply it by the coefficient of aluminum. Cancel that out. Coefficient of aluminum to get our final formula. So, yan. Sa final formula, we're looking for the thermal expansion of aluminum, which is equal to the aluminum coefficient, linear coefficient of aluminum, then the thermal expansion of brass over its coefficient. So, we substitute the values. Yung aluminum is 2.4 times 10 raised to negative 5 times 1.32 over the 1.9 times 10 raised to negative 5. Then, so we'll plug this in our calculator. And we get our answer to be 1.667. Diba 67? Kasi we need to round it up to 2 decimal places. 1.67 millimeters. So yun. Gaya lang yun number 3. Ratios. Kasi yung length ng dalawa is the same and same value of delta T din ang gagamitin natin. So ang needed lang to solve the problem is these linear coefficients and our thermal expansion. Yun lang sa number 3. So we go for number 4 na. Number 4. A metal wire 1.5 meter long is stretched at 15 degrees Celsius If the wire is heated to 85 degrees Celsius, its length increases by 1.5 millimeters. Find the coefficient of linear expansion. First, given initial length is 1.5 meters. Delta T is equal to 85 minus 15. Tas yung thermal expansion niya is 1.5 millimeters. So, to convert millimeters to meters, ang gagawin na natin is move the decimal place to the left 3 times or divide it by 1000. We'll get 0.0015 meters. Para madali lang yung patay yung mga units. Again, we have our formula. Skip natin paano kung ano yung formula. Alam naman natin yung formula. So, we have our delta T, our initial length, and our thermal expansion. So, ang kailangan natin gawin is maging mag-isa tong coefficient. We'll divide it both sides by initial length and delta T. For it to cancel these two, making this single. Tapos ito na yung gagamitin natin. So, thermal expansion over initial length times delta T is equal to RA. So, we need to substitute. The thermal expansion is 0.0015 meters. That is converted from 1.5 millimeters over LO is 1.5 meters times the delta T, which is 70 degrees Celsius. Cancel. So, plug in natin. Ito. Yan. Plug in natin sa calculator. So, yan. We get the value of 0.123414. Yan. Ang dami yung zero, diba? So, pwedeng gawin is gawin siya scientific form. So, bilangin natin. Kung saan nilipat to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dito siya. So, 1.4 times 10 raised to, since pag ganun siya, dapat negative to. Negative 5 degrees Celsius. Ganyan lang kasimple. Number 5. A bimetal strip is made of steel and copper, each 1 meter long. If the temperature increases by 50 degrees Celsius, calculate between the difference between the two metals. Given LO for both of the strip or the bimetals is 1 meter. Our final temperature is 50 degrees Celsius. And we have the coefficients of both the metals. 1.1 for steel, 1.7 for copper. So we were not given the initial temperature of that object. So we will assume that it starts at 0. Start at 0, okay. Then, gawin natin, since it is asking to calculate between the difference in length between the two metals, we will solve the thermal expansion of these two metals. LO A delta T LO A delta T, substitute the values. 1 times the coefficient 1.1 times 10 raised to negative 5, 1.7 times 10 raised to negative 5 times delta T, which is 50, and plug this into our calculator. For the steel, we have 0.00055, and for the copper, we have 0.00085 meters. Next na gagawin natin, syempre subtract natin yung dalawa. So we will have the bigger 1, 2, 3, 85 minus the smaller 1, 2, 3, 55. So ito 5 and 5 cancel out to 0, and 8 minus 5 is 3. Copy the zeros, and we have an answer of 0.003 meters, or 3 times 10 raised to negative 4 meters ang difference ng two metals. Yan ang linear. So let's go now to the volumetric expansion. Number 1. Sorry guys mahaba talaga mag-explain. Mahirap i-shortcut ang explanation. So volumetric expansion, given 10 cm ang length ng cube, 20 degrees ang initial temperature, tapos 120 degrees ang final temperature. Then we have the linear expansion of the glass, which is 9 times 10 is negative 6. So sa volumetric expansion, we will need to first calculate the volume of the object. So ang volume ng object is a cube. So gawin tayo ng cube. Yan. Mukhang cube naman yan. Cube yan. Yung isang length niya is 10. So, sa cube, to calculate the volume of the cube, the volume of a cube is the side cube. Yan lang. So, we'll have the volume is equal to 10 cube or 1,000 centimeter cube. Yan. So, yan. Pwede na yan. Yan lang yung needed for the formula. Formula is almost the same now. Yan. So, we have the volume, initial volume times the beta. So, yung beta is equal to 3 alpha lang yan. Times the delta T. Yan. So, substitute. Volumetric, 1,000 yan. Times. Pwede natin gawin dito is sa beta. Ayun. Beta is times 3 times the alpha, which is 9 times 10 raised to negative 6 times our delta T of 100. Then it is needing to calculate the increase in its volume when heated. So plug that into the calculator. 1,000 times 3 times 9 times 1. We have 2.7 cubic meters. So yeah, yun lang. Yun lang siya. 2.7 cubic meters ang increase niya sa volumetric expansion for number 1. Yan, or pwede mo i-add sa dito sa normal volume plus 2.7. Yung final niya naman na is 1,002.7 cm. Yan. Ito lang. Number 2. A metal sphere radius of 5 cm is heated to 25 degrees to 125 degrees Celsius if the coefficient of the linear expansion is 1.2 times negative 5 degrees Celsius, negative 1. Find the increase in volume of the sphere. So again, our given length for the volume is a radius of a sphere. Delta T is 125 minus 25, and our linear expansion, or alpha, is 1.2 times 10 raised to negative 5. So ito, kuha tayo ng bola. 3D. 3D yan. Yan, sphere na yan. Isipin yung sphere yan. Tapos, ganoon kunin yung volume nito. So, for those who don't know the volume of a sphere, it is 4/3 times pi times the radius cube. That is the volume of a sphere. Take in mind, you need to memorize the volume of the 3D objects for the volumetric expansion. The volume of a cube is S cube. The sphere is 4 times pi r squared I cube. for a rectangular ganun, this length times width times height. Then yun, so calculate the volume for 4/3 pi times 5 cube. Yan lang, calculate natin. Saan yung pi ko dito? We have our value to be at 523.60 centimeter cube or cubic centimeter. Yan. That is our volume for the sphere. And we'll do the same thing, the formula. Our VO is 523.60 times 3, again times 3 times the alpha, 1.2 times 10 raised to negative 5, and our delta T, which is 100. Dinagkasya sa sides, sorry. Plug that into the calculator. 523.60 times 3 times 1.2 times 10 raised to negative 5 times 100. We have 1.88 cubic centimeter. That is the increase in volume of the sphere. Or add it again, or add it to our initial volume to get 5 to 5.48 cubic centimeter. Yan ang final na volume ng sphere pag nag-expand. Tapos ito naman yung increase. Ito yung increase in volume, final volume. Number 3. A liquid has a volumetric expansion coefficient of 0.0004 degrees Celsius -1. 2 liters are heated from 22 to 80 degrees. Calculate the increase in its volume. So, given the volumetric expansion, or our beta, is 0.1234. Delta T is 80 minus 20, or 60, and our volume is just 2 liters. That's it. Wala ka na kailangan gawin, 2 liters lang. So yan, formula. Ayan, calculate, paano yan, substitute 2, 0.1234, then 60. Yan, was yan, 0.048. Calculate the increase in volume. So it increases by 0.048 liters, or i-add mo at plus 2 liters. Tapos yung final answer niya is, final volume niya is 2.048 liters. So, yan lang. Number 4. Nagad tayo. Number 4. Cylindrical load of aluminum has a volume of 100 cubic centimeter at 20 degrees Celsius. If the coefficient of linear expansion is 2.4 times 10 raised to negative 5 degrees Celsius raised to negative 1, find the new volume at 120 degrees Celsius. So, given volume at 100 cm cube, delta T is 120 minus 20. Then, linear expansion or alpha is 2.4 times 10 raised to negative 5. And formula VO beta delta T. Yung VO natin is 100. Beta is 3 times the alpha, which is 2.4 times 10 raised to negative 5 times our delta T, which is 120 minus 20 is 100. So plug that into a calculator again. 100 times 3, 100 times 2.4 times 10 raised to negative 5. Answer is 0.72 liters, cubic centimeter. The question being asked is find the new volume. It asks for the new volume. So finding the new volume, just add the original plus 100 cubic centimeter. So 100.72 cubic centimeter final answer. And we have the number 5 for the volumetric expansion. Metal container holds 5 liters of oil at night time, temperature of 15 degrees Celsius. The container is made of steel. The coefficient of linear expansion of A steel is equal to 1.2 times 10 raised to negative 5 degrees Celsius negative 1. The oil has a volumetric expansion coefficient of beta. Oil is equal to 0.0007 degrees Celsius negative 1. During the day, the temperature rises to 4 degrees. Determine the minimum volume the container needs so that the oil does not overflow. So, ang dami, di ba? Una is the given. We have a singular volume, which is 5 liters. Delta T is equal to 40 degrees Celsius minus the 15 degrees Celsius. The linear or alpha of the metal is 1.2 times 10 raised to negative 5. The beta of the oil is 0.0007. So, dalawang given sa coefficients. Meaning, solve natin yung dalawa. Solve natin. Yan. So, we have to solve for the two things. It is the oil, and it is the can. VO beta delta T, VO beta delta, hindi makita, delta T, 5 times the can, so we need to multiply it by 3 times the linear coefficient 1.2 times 10 is 25 times our delta T is 40 minus 15, that is 25. The other side, times our beta, which is 0.1237, and our delta t. Plug them into a calculator and we get our values. Gago. For the can, we have 0.0045. And for the oil, we have 0.0875. It asks us the minimum volume of the container needed so that the oil is at overflow. So based on that, medyo confused pa yun ako dito. Ang content diagram tayo. Meron tayong steel container. May steel container tayo. Yung laman niya, oil. Yan. Ito, kasi gabi yan. Tapos, nag-transition siya into daytime. Kaya, yung oil sa loob is mag-i-increase siya. Then, mag-i-expand, itong metal, mag-i-expand din. So, yung metal nag-expand siya by 0.00045 liters. Yun na lang yung volume niya, so all around nag-expand siya ng ganyan lang kaliit. Pero yung itong oil nag-expand siya by about 0.0875 liters. So yung oil is mas malaki siya sa can or container. So if nag-expand yung container during the daytime by 0.0045 liters, ang volume ng can sa daytime is 5.0045. Pero yung oil is 5.00875. Ang kailangan is sa question, ano yung minimum na volume ng container para hindi mag-overflow itong oil. So, pwede natin sabihin na ang minimum volume na kailangan niya is yung oil mismo. Kasi sakto yan, diba? 5.0875. Kung sakto yung dalawa, hindi na mag-overflow yung oil. Pero let's take in account na nag-expand din tong kan. Pag sinabi natin na yung 5.0875 na ang minimum volume for the can is kung hindi nag-expand ang container sa araw. Pero meron tayo na-solve na expansion. So, ang gagawin natin is we will subtract these two values together, which is going to be 0.0875, 0.0455. Yan. 0.45. Sorry. 0.0045, 0.0875. Medyo hindi visible, pero dalawang 5 magiging 0. 7 minus 4, that is 3. 8 minus 0, that is 8. Copy the 0. And this is now what I think is the minimum minimum expansion needed for the container. So we'll just add that to our 5 liters to get 5.083 liters as our minimum volume for the container so that the oil does not overflow. Yan. So yun yung number 5 sa volumetric expansion. Nagsasalita ako dito ng putangin ng isang oras na. Hindi ko yung nakalang ganito katagal para mag-explain ng 10 problems. So, kung wala kayong maintindihan dito, or if you reach this far to the video or the explanation, tangina, guess nyo ba? Real talk, guess nyo ba? If you reach this naman, thank you sa pakikinig. Kung mapanood nyo man lang ito. And in case na panood nyo to tonight, I will still explain this tomorrow for all the Tesla. Para lahat naman tayo may class 5, diba? Hilaan pataas, wag pababa kasi maganda maging masaya. Yun lang. See you.